and welcome to another edition of the Mose Stovall Show. And I'm your host, Mose Stovall. Today, I'm going to interview Mr. Byron Lincoln Fangus Thomas. I promise you, this is a show you don't want to miss. This brother is a minister of music. He's an MD of many bands. He's a Fangus extraordinaire. This guy can really get down on the keyboards. And he's a true inspiration to a lot of young musicians and what they do. So stay tuned. Don't you go anywhere. We'll be right back after these words from our sponsors.
King Johnny's Entertainment presents the first annual pre-Labor Day concert, Sunday, September 5th at ACOF Event Outside Entertainment, 1911 6th Avenue North in Bessemer, right behind the Wells Fargo Bank, featuring D. Saunders, Mr. Smoke, Certified Slim, Miss Portia, the legendary Willie Mack, and the Velvet Voice, Mose Stovall. Bring your lawn chairs, tents, and make sure to wear masks. There will be food vendors, but make sure to bring your coolers, no glass containers. Early bird tickets are 2 for $50 or $35 at the gate. You can get your tickets at JB's House of Fashion or at Eventbrite.com. It's the first annual pre-Labor Day concert, Sunday, September 5th. Gates open at 2 p.m. Show starts at 3. For information and vendor spots, call 205-705-4050.
Welcome back, everybody. It's your man, Mose Stovall, your host. And I've got my man here with me, Mr. Lincoln Byron Thomas. He's a producer extraordinaire, minister of music. He gives advice to the kids. He works for the colleges. He's a graduate of Stillman, HBCU College. I'm going to let him introduce himself to you, and then we'll go from there. Byron, talk to him.
What's going on, good people? My name is Byron Thomas, a native of Montgomery, Alabama, living in Bessemer, and it's so good to be on the show.
On the show, man, a native of Montgomery, Alabama. What brought you to Birmingham, man?
Well, Stillman did.
Stillman
did.
But Stillman's in Tuscaloosa.
Right. So when I graduated in 2004, I actually started playing in the area right around 2000, 2001. And after I graduated, it was just time to move on up here and start doing what I do.
Made Birmingham your home.
Yes, sir.
So tell us a little bit about you. You married?
Yeah, I'm married to Deidre Thomas.
Kids? Got any kids?
No kids.
So God bless you with a whole flock of kids, though.
There you go.
How often do you get back to Stillman?
Quite often. I actually just finished a 2-week choir camp with them, and I'll be there throughout the semester. I'm doing their gospel concert in October.
Okay.
So, just doing some great things for them.
So in these camps, because I know you do quite a few camps around the state of Alabama.
Yeah, I do camps for Alabama State University for the theater.
Mm-hmm.
Do a camp every year, 2 weeks for the babies, and then a week for the teenagers.
So with these camps, what's all that about? You teaching, what do they learn?
So basically, I'm the musician for the camp.
Okay.
So we write the show, and we set the music, and I track the music, I play the music, I help teach the music, and go on from there.
I told you guys this guy, he's involved in a lot with the kids, and you're producing as well, man. Tell me something about how you came about doing this. No, first of all, when did you start playing, man? You play like it's been like you were playing before you were born, man.
Actually, I started at 18 months.
Playing what?
Piano. At 18 months.
How did that come about?
God.
I mean, who set you at this piano? Who was responsible?
My mother saw that I had an interest in music, and she's a nurse. So,
okay.
She didn't know anything about music at all. So,
right.
She saw that I had an interest for music, and so she put a piano in front of me, and the rest is history.
So was it the radio? Was it church where you really got this interest? What sparked your interest, if you can remember that?
I really can't remember. It's just, my mother just, she told me that one day when I was eating, when the evening news music came on, I'd stop eating.
Oh, man.
And then when the music came off, then I go back to eating.
So it sounds like you got bit by a bug, man.
I did.
The music bug,
yes,
man.
Yes, sir.
Well, you produce so many people, man. We played a song right before we segued in, and Big Daddy E, man.
Right.
And we all know who Big Daddy is. That's my pops, Eddie Stovall. And I got you involved with him a few years back, man. And
right.
He's invited you to do some big things. We'll talk about that later.
Yes.
But, how do you come up with these tracks? And how do you get this feel for these people when you produce?
The one thing that I tell people all the time is that I like to get into people's spirits. Okay. I'm not a type of producer that will just build a track for somebody and say, here, go listen to this track,
right.
and you write upon it. I like to write with the person that I'm writing for.
Okay, so you kind of sit down with them, talk with them.
That's right. Get into their minds, get into their hearts.
Get a little
Because
reference.
at the end of the day, it's not my music.
Okay, correct.
The artist has to live with it.
Yes, yes.
So that's how I like to perceive things.
Wow, man, that's great, man. So you do the church.
Yep.
You do stage. You do plays. You do camps. How do you find time for all this stuff, Byron?
It is kind of hard because that sometimes I have to look at my calendar. A lot of times I look at my calendar and say, okay, I have this, but I can't do this, I can't do this. So it's just first come, first serve.
Well, how do you juggle it? How do you make your mind up on what you're going to do? Because I know a lot of these gigs are paying gigs, and being in the position that you're in, sometimes you do stuff that you have to contribute,
Correct.
your time and give back, and it's not
Correct.
about the money. And I
Correct.
know it's not about the money because you love what you do, and it's an art for you, man. It's a craft. And I watch you work, man, your fingers to the bones, man. Do you get any sleep?
I do.
You sleep?
I do.
The wife lets you sleep?
Yeah, she lets me sleep.
Oh, man. That's amazing, man, because I've been to your house, man, and it's very calm at your house, very peaceful. Yeah. How long? You've got a studio, right?
Right, I do.
How long have you had the studio?
We've been in our house since 2013. So.
Okay. So your studio is a home studio?
Yeah, it's a home studio.
How many people have you worked with so far?
Many. I just actually released the latest project. Her name is Sheila Faye, out of Georgia, and we did an album called A Natural High Volume 1, which is out now on iTunes, Amazon, CD Baby, and Spotify.
Wow.
So I wrote 8 songs for her. So.
What's some of your other later projects? I know you work with a lot of local people here in the city of Birmingham and
Well,
Bessemer.
I'm actually working one with you and your father.
Right, man.
We're doing a tribute to some of the great works that nobody has done.
Speaking of tributes, now you produced this song on us, and it's Still Called the Blues.
Yes, sir.
We've got a slate of songs with you from this era.
Right.
We're gonna sit and let them listen for a second. Produced by Byron Thomas, Still Called the Blues, Mose, and Eddie Stovall. Check this out. Fingers, y'all. Listen.
Let's tell them about it. Come on. Got money, still got problems. Take them to the side. Try to solve them. Yeah, we're looking. Oh yeah. It's still called the blues. Baby needs new shoes. Mama needs a new dress.
That thing's hot, man. Now, even though this is a remake, that's a different feel, man.
Yes, sir, it is.
Where you get that feel from? It's funky, man.
I'm gonna tell you how it came about. The guy that played drums, Timothy Huffman, the
Correct.
guy that played guitar, Les Bain.
Right.
The way that we do it, I did it from a live perspective, like we always do it live.
Correct. Because it's
And
got
so
that, it's
yes,
swole, man.
Yes.
And speaking of Timothy and Les, man, they're part of the band TCB that plays behind me.
And TCB stands for Taking Care of Business.
That's my main point right there, and that's what we do. If you've never seen us on stage, man, you need to check that out. We're hot duo, hot trio. I mean, they're a 3-piece sounding like a funky 4-piece, man.
Right. That's
and
right.
Getting down to the ground, man. And Les, I call him White Chocolate.
That's right.
The brother is so sweet, so smooth on the guitar. He likes to move around with it. And Tim is the baby of the bunch, but he keeps us on that track of music, man. How is it working with these guys, man?
Man, it's an honor. Timothy Huffman has his own group called the Official Clutch Band.
Right.
Which I'm proudly serving as their keyboard player.
Wow.
And Les Bain plays with us, and his son Mitchell Bain plays with Clutch as well. So,
Wow.
just a great bunch of guys, family. I tell everybody, musicians are not just musicians; they're family. Just like the shirt says, family. Because believe it or not, musicians go through the same thing that regular folks do.
Right.
So
sometimes a little more because your jobs are so intense and having to juggle life and do things that are not in the normal realm, man.
That's right.
Because being a musician, you guys got things. I mean, I came from being a musician. I played horn for like 12 years, so I know, man. Your mind is dancing around even when you sleep, man.
Right.
And tell us, you said you Clutch, you play with me. How many other acts are you playing with right now, man?
Let's see, right now, Young Vocals in the Movement.
Right.
Most of all, TCB, Official Clutch Band.
Deidre
Gaddis. That's it for right now. And anybody else who
Well, you was with Dee this weekend, man.
Yeah, I was with Dee Bradley.
And
Friday
we cannot
and
forget the incomparable Miss Yvette, man. You know.
Oh, that's my girl. If you have not seen Yvette cook, I can't tell you who she's with, but I will say the next time she's in town, do not miss her.
She's hot. She is hot. How long have you been playing with her?
For a while now.
Because I know she's been coming to Birmingham for quite a few years, and she does not embark upon this city without dealing with this man.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
How is it to work with such a phenomenal artist as her? Because God has given you, man, like the loyalty here, and man, for you to have to play with her.
Man, it's an honor playing for her, and she's, believe
Listen,
me,
y'all. Listen to these fingers, y'all. I'm gonna go back to Byron in a second. Let's bang and Byron. Still called the blues. Man, my hat's off to you, man, on things that you do, man. How does it feel, man, to be called? You called, bro. You are anointed. You get to get down, man, with the best of them. It's an anointment on your life, man.
Yes, sir.
You do know that, right?
Yes, sir.
And
Yes,
realize
sir.
that God is using you, man, in so many areas of music. I know a lot of cats play instrument, a instrument, and they do, do well in what they do.
Mm-hmm.
But man, you got so many hats, Byron. Your hats are. I don't know if you even know which hat to wear some days, man.
Some days I don't.
And I know even with this interview we're doing, you got things that you're gonna go do. Right now you got some other stuff you need to go handle, and you do funerals, and then you get to do just some of the best stuff known to man with music, man. How does it feel to be called?
It feels really, really good to know that you're doing something right to impact somebody else's life. That's
Right.
my main goal. My number one objective
Right.
in life is to impact somebody else. Because once you impact somebody else's life, then what you've done as a musician or as a person has been fulfilled.
Oh man, fulfillment. And you use a word all the time.
I'm going to share this word with
Please
everybody
share it,
that's
because we're gonna
listening
take a
to
break
me.
here in a second. But,
Be in position for greatness.
and what does that mean?
That means that when you're in line, like you used to be in kindergarten, you want to be the leader of the line. But now, if something happens, you're going one step, two steps, three steps behind. But it's okay, because that's what God is doing. He's preparing you for what you're getting ready to embark on in life. And even when you get into your positioning, even when you get to your greatness, you're still not there. So keep pushing, keep believing, keep trusting.
Say it one more time. Be in what?
Be in position for greatness.
That's Byron Thomas, y'all. I'll be right back with him with just another little word after these words from our sponsors. Don't go anywhere.
King Johnny's Entertainment presents the first annual pre-Labor Day concert, Sunday, September 5th at ACOF Event outside of the James, 1911 6th Avenue North in Bessemer, right behind the Wells Fargo Bank. Featuring G. Saunders, Mr. Smoke, Certified Slim, Miss Portia, the legendary Willie Mack, and the velvet voice Mose Stovall. Bring your lawn chairs, tents, and make sure to wear masks. There will be food vendors, but make sure to bring your coolers. No glass containers. Early bird tickets are 2 for $50 or $35 at the gate. You can get your tickets at JB's House of Fashion or at Eventbrite.com. It's the first annual pre-Labor Day concert, Sunday, September 5th. Gates open at 2 p.m. Show starts at 3. For information and vendor spots, call 205-705-4050.
Household Remodeling and Ironworks is licensed and bonded. For all your residential and commercial needs, Household Remodeling and Ironworks specialize in wrought iron burglar doors and windows, custom wrought iron estate doors, custom built handrails and gates, lawn service, trailer gates, and heating and air conditioning protected cages for home, businesses, and churches. Call Household Remodeling and Ironworks today at 205-206-9878. That's 205-206-9878 to get your free estimate today. Locally owned and operated. Look for Household Remodeling and Ironworks on Facebook.
Welcome back, y'all. Mose Stovall. I'm your host. Welcome back to the all-new Mose Stovall show. Still got my man Lincoln Thomas Fingers, Byron Lincoln Thomas Fingers, riding with me, y'all. This dude is, like I said, over the top. If you watch that first part, man, you know what's going on. This guy is a producer. He's a musician. He's a church guy. I mean, he's just a family guy all around, man, of God, and he's blessed, anointed to do this. Byron, I wanted to know, give me some of the big names, the biggest names you work with. We talked about Mr. Vet already, but You know, I know you've worked with David C. and
Right.
you've had opportunity to work with some well-known acts though on
Yes.
stage.
One person that I call my godmother is Dr. Tommy Tania Stewart.
Wow.
She is well known for In the Heat of the Night,
Wow.
Time to Kill, and a lot of other movies and TVs. I've had a chance to travel with her nationally and internationally with her.
Right.
So
So, you worked with her. Was it stage play? What was it?
no, actually she does a one-woman show. So I got my first taste. She's actually the founder of the camps that I do, TAPS and 3T in Montgomery at ASU.
Okay.
And now that she's retired, she's moved past the torch on. But I had the opportunity in 2006 that my first time performing with her was in Scotland. So I got a chance to fly to Scotland in 2006 to perform with her.
So he's international, y'all. And as you know, I'm a proud member of the world famous Platters, the touring group. And we tour throughout Asia every year. And we've done Europe and Dubai and Australia and on tap to do a lot of other things. And this brother's been tapped. He's been put in position because he stays in position.
That's right.
He's going to be traveling as an MD for the Platters. How's that feel, man?
Man, it feels awesome. It feels awesome.
And he's been getting prepared. I know the pandemic has got us go back
Right.
because by now we'd already been taking flight. We got plans to do some touring this year though with the Platters, man. How does that feel? We're going to do Texas come October,
So,
man. Are you
yeah,
ready?
I'm ready, Doc.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Got them fingers ready?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Byron
sir.
will be he'll be MDing that for us. Now we won't be taking the band with us to Texas, but Byron will be controlling the tracks and all the audio that we do, and we're proud to bring this brother on board. Some tedious work, Byron, but just like anything else, I know you're gonna handle it and handle it well, man.
That's right.
So I want to welcome you aboard personally, man. I know my dad is excited to be working with you, man, and we're gonna take one of my little counterparts here, right here, man. Jay.
Yes,
Jay
yes,
Lambert.
yes.
I want to talk about him. This guy's phenomenal, man. How'd you come about working with Jay?
Well, I met Jay with Tim's group, the official Clutch Band.
Okay.
The brother has a voice beyond belief.
Oh,
So
man.
if you have never heard of Jay Lambert, you've got to hear him. He is an awesome
Yes, sir.
singer.
Young brother, and he does a lot of work locally at Perfect Note and a lot of venues around Birmingham. He's not a rare catch. You can't catch him at a lot of places, but Perfect Note, and he does a lot of gigging, like I said, with the Clutch, official Clutch Band, and they do a lot of weddings. Well, tell us what they do. Tell us some of the
Primarily
things.
like wedding receptions, private events. When Jazz in the Park was going on, we was there just about every year.
Right.
And we're a band, but we also play with other people as well. So.
And you play with a lot of people, and you keep that all under control. And one thing I know about being able to play with different people, different artists, you can't have hate.
That's right.
And a lot of people have hate, man. And
That's right.
how do you avoid the negative stuff that's out there?
When I go to doctor's offices, when they ask me what am I allergic to, I always say stupid people.
Meaning haters.
Haters.
Yeah.
I don't deal with those because that stunts your growth.
How do you avoid them? I know I have to deal with it too.
I don't deal with them.
Just don't deal with
I don't deal with them because I don't want that negative spirit to be in me.
Correct. Because it's very contagious if you
Yes.
allow it to be.
Yes.
And it's just something we don't. Because I know when we're on stage, man, we don't have any bickering.
Not at all.
Everything is always ran pretty smooth, and we have a lot of fun, man.
That's it. That's the important word. Fun.
Yeah, we have a lot of fun, and it seems to work out well in our favor. And I just, like I say, I appreciate you guys because I work with a lot of musicians, a lot of bands, and you can't be jealous of people that's on stage with you. We're working together. We're family,
Right.
like you said earlier.
Right.
And there's no room for hate in what we do.
That's right.
So, like I said, I commend you for that, man. And tell us a little bit about being the minister of music in church.
Yeah, I'm currently minister of music at Bethel Baptist Church in Pratt City, where Dr. T.L. Lewis is the pastor. I've been there for going on 11 years now,
Right.
and it has helped me develop to be the person that I am.
Wow. Dr. Lewis, now, he's blessed me with this guy. He's given me his blessings. He told me Byron needs to, spread his wings and work. So he knows that Byron is going to be embarking on some different things other than the church.
That's right.
How easy is it to transition from what you do for God versus what we do?
I've been doing it for so long, and some people don't have the mentality to switch from secular and sacred.
Correct.
Because there's a complete distinct difference, and it's all about the mindset. It's just like you going to work.
Right.
You go to work, you get paid, you go home
Correct. Leave that stuff where it is.
and leave the stuff where it is.
It's very understandable, man. This guy here, y'all, Mr. Lincoln Byron Thomas, has been playing how long, Byron?
This year is 40 years.
40 years.
Yeah, 40 years.
And you travel a lot with what you do.
Mm-hmm.
How's that? You know, do you have
Oh,
a driver? Do you drive?
Yeah, my wife Deidre is my ride or die partner. She's there with me everywhere I go, and she helps me, do what I do.
I mean, he ain't lying. She helps set up.
Yeah.
She helps break down.
Yeah.
She drives him. She checks on the band, man. That's what I love about her, man.
Every band that I play with,
Yes.
she's like, hey, what y'all need? So she's embraced, as a family member to every band I play for.
Even some of the fans tell me all the time that, they call me. Is Deidre going to be there? Because they know Deidre. She even reaches out and extends herself into the audience. It's not easy to do, and I've never seen her upset, man. Unless somebody messing with you.
This is true.
Then she steps into that mode.
She's a different beast after
So
that.
she can be security as well. I love her. She's a little sister to me. She's always on point, and she's even. Man, I've checked her out, jump on stage and do background singing.
She has.
How does that happen?
Most people don't know she can sing.
I've seen her.
Yeah, she I never will forget. She did a concert just recently, and she had to learn like 8 or 10 songs in a week.
Wow, and she did it.
And she did it.
Before I let you go, man, tell me what's in the future for Morgan Fingers, because you got your own label.
Yeah, More Fingers Music. And like I said, I'm not really considered a label, but I'm considered a helper of people.
Okay.
You never know where music is going to take you. What I may do might not be the best for everybody else, but at least it's a step forward in the direction that you want to go in. So,
who are you going to be producing? Who you got on tap right now? Some of your new stuff.
Right now, I'm really sitting idle right now.
Okay.
Like I said, I just finished Sheila Faye's album. That was a major album I just finished.
Got a brand new single on Miss Loretta.
Yes. It's called I Had Enough. I'm getting ready to do some more things with her. So check her out.
New releases on Big Daddy E and Mose Stovall.
Yep.
The Mose project.
Yes, the Mose project.
And you and I've got a brand new song.
Yes.
All Money Ain't What?
Good Money.
All Money Ain't Good Money. We're going to release that first of the year, y'all. Be looking for that in the spring. It's going to be a hot song produced by this young man, written by myself. And, man, I just want to thank you for stopping by the show today, man.
Appreciate you.
And, our door is always open. You're welcome here anytime, man. And I want to wish you nothing but love and success in your future, man, as you embark on whatever it is God has for you, man.
Appreciate that.
And give us that staying in position word one more time, man.
You're in position for greatness.
That's Mr. Lincoln, Byron Lincoln Thomas. Y'all show him some love. Anytime you see him anywhere, go up and talk to him. He's easy to talk to, very approachable, very lovable man, a man of God, somebody you definitely want to meet, somebody you want in your corner. He's always in position to do that. So you guys sit tight. I'll be back in a minute with a word after our word from our sponsors.
Household Remodeling and Ironworks is licensed and bonded. For all your residential and commercial needs, Household Remodeling and Ironworks specialize in wrought iron burglar doors and windows, custom wrought iron estate doors, custom-built handrails and gates, lawn service trailer gates, and heating and air conditioning protected cages for home, businesses, and churches. Call Household Remodeling and Ironworks today at 205-206-9878. That's 205-206-9878 to get your free estimate today. Locally owned and operated. Look for Household Remodeling and Ironworks on Facebook.
King Johnny's Entertainment presents the first annual pre-Labor Day concert, Sunday, September 5th at ACOF Event Outside Entertainment, 1911 6th Avenue North in Bessemer, right behind the Wells Fargo Bank, featuring T. Saunders, Mr. Smoke, Certified Slim, Miss Portia, the legendary Willie Mack, and the Velvet Voice Mose Stovall. Bring your lawn chairs, tents, and make sure to wear masks. There will be food vendors, but make sure to bring your coolers, no glass containers. Early bird tickets are 2 for $50 or $35 at the gate. You can get your tickets at JB's House of Fashion or at Eventbrite.com. It's the first annual pre-Labor Day concert, Sunday, September 5th. Gates open at 2 p.m. Show starts at 3. For information and vendor spots, call 205-705-4050.
See, this here is one of them songs you listen to in the backyard at a family reunion or when you just hanging out with your family. You put this on, kick it, K. It don't matter if you're 5 or 110. He came to get it in. If you in here, your family. If you in here, your family. It don't matter if you're 5 or 110. He came to get it in.
Well, this concludes another edition of the Mose Stovall Show. I really hope you guys enjoyed the segment today. Hope you enjoyed the interview from Mr. Thomas. And we look forward to seeing you here again next week. But before I leave you, here's my parting words. Once a task has just begun, never leave it until it's done. Be the labor great or small, do it well or not at all. That does it for today. Be God's will. We'll catch you back here next week. Same time, same station. Until then, you be good. Bye.
I'm international. I do my thing. I'm on the radio and all I sing. If you wanna see me, I'm on TV. Just look me up and there I'll be. I'm international. I do my thing. I'm on the radio and all I sing. If you wanna see me, I'm on TV. Just look me up and there I'll be. I'm international. Superstar. Yeah, international. Superstar. I'm international.